But hey guys, people who look like they're strong, check on them, check on them. They're probably going through it and they're creating a front. Everyone is human, so just make sure to check on them. Don't always be the one taking burdens to them. They also need someone to and they also need to refuel their, Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. But if you're part of the family, welcome back. So today's video, I just decided to have a fun one. I realized the last time I did a get to know me, or just a video focused on things that are less serious than like academia, whatever, anything that's not academia work related, was a long time ago. So given my last get to know me video was when a lot of you weren't part of the family, we're now at 3K. Just thought I'd cover a few questions. Just, it's gonna be a brief one for you guys to get to know me more. And yeah, if you'd like to know more, make sure to engage in the comment section. Let me know what are the key things, but we don't get too personal over here. We're trying to focus more on empowerment and things like that. But yeah, I'm free to let you guys in on what I'm up to. Okay, so I have just Googled. If you see me looking to the side, I am looking at my laptop. I got some random questions which are a bit deep, not the usual like how many languages do you speak type of questions, because you can find that in my I think it's called Get to Know Me series, which was my first ever series, just to introduce you guys to myself. So you can make sure to check out those videos. So I'm just going to choose randomly the ones that are not going to make me too nervous to talk about on camera, and let's get to know each other, or rather you guys to get to know me. So my first question: what is a common misconception others may have about you? Yeah, this one, others usually think that I'm very strong. They think that I'm not fazed by anything, and this is probably the vibes I give across. But people who know me really well, people who are very close, like my parents, my close circle, they know that I'm not, I actually have a lot more breakdown moments than you would expect. But I rise back after that. I just usually need to lean on the people close to me, get some affirmation. So I'm very affirmation oriented, by the way, and I probably need to read affirmations myself. But yeah, that's one thing that many people have a misconception. They think that I'm not in touch with my emotional side and I'm just this strong woman. But hey guys, people who look like they're strong, check on them, check on them. They're probably going through it and they're creating a front. Everyone is human, so just make sure to check on them. Don't always be the one taking burdens to them. They also need someone to and they also need to refuel their, yeah. Moving on to the next question. So you can kind of tell the vibes. I liked the questions, but they're like a lot, but you know what? Not every video has to be so serious. So yeah. Next question: what are my top pet peeves? So I hate folding clothes like after I've done laundry. I hate, like, I wish there was a way you can just remove them from the washing machine and they're already folded. If there's just something that could do that, I hate. So I can actually have my clothes, they're clean, don't get me wrong, but they will be in a pile in my corner waiting. Like, I'm literally one of those who goes and tries to look for the top I want to wear from my clean bunch because I've refused to fold them. But yeah, that's a top pet peeve of mine that I could do with improving on. What one superpower would I want and why? Reading people's minds. Because I feel like I share what's on my mind, and by the way, my friends will agree. I share what's on my mind a bit too much. So you know what to expect with me. But other people, I don't get why like people find it so hard to, you know, just say what they need. Even at work, I get so frustrated when the asks are not clear, and maybe this is the engineer in me. I just want to know what it is, what is the situation, I deal with it, you know, like I don't want this ambiguity. I don't deal well with ambiguity. That's just, yeah. So I could do with reading people's minds. I get ahead of things. I love being ahead of things. I love being in control. So yeah, that's the superpower I would want, especially to help me with work. Consulting, guys, oh, the amount of ambiguity that you deal with. You prepare something thinking this is what was the expectation, only to be disappointed. Yeah, I could do with that. I've answered how many so far because I wanted this to be a really short one. I think I've answered 3 questions. So I'm just scrolling down to see interesting ones. What has been my biggest regret up to now? I'm noticing there's a negative connotation with a lot of these questions, but you know what? Let's do it. I'm doing this now, so I might as well. My biggest regret, I don't have many. Just because I feel like every experience I've had has taught me something, and it has shaped who I am today. But I would say because I take everything so seriously, I feel like I've missed out on the joy of a lot of things. So if I could turn back time, I don't know if I took them less seriously, I would be where I'm at today, but I would enjoy the moment, and it's what I try to do now. Be less focused on what's like, because I'm very like that. My mom tells me all the time. Once I've ticked something off, I'm already thinking of the next thing. Like my mind is always on overdrive. So I would double down, especially now that I'm older and I know some of the things I was worrying about were nothing. I would just enjoy life a bit more. And I enjoy life, like I don't know, but it's enjoying it even more. Life can be enjoyed, you know. So my last question, what would I do if $1 million was given to me with no strings attached? I would be so happy, first of all. But what would I do? I would definitely use a big chunk of it towards clearing my mortgage. I would put a holiday in there for sure. But then would I clear my mortgage? Would I? I definitely would not maybe clear it fully, because I know, like, you know, financial, like money now is better than money in the future. So maybe I shouldn't use it all to clear like my debt. But I would, and let me be honest, I would definitely maybe at least clear half of my mortgage. I'd put a holiday in there because I have to live life. I'll probably change my car because I've been wanting to change my car. I would consult with my dad. I feel like a child. My mom and dad, just to see what investments to put, because I know I need to put something in investments. So should I buy some property, or, you know, should I invest in stocks or something? But I would definitely put it towards something that will bear fruit. Oh, business, by the way. I would see if I have a business idea. I would not decide it all at once. As you can tell, I overthink things. So I would probably have to sit down and see, where do I put this? But for sure, a holiday will be in there. For sure, my car needs to be changed. And it doesn't need to be like I would change it for the car I would afford even without the $1 million. I would just do it faster. Yeah. Guys, make sure, I would actually love to know what you would do with the $1 million, or even like responses to some of the other questions, what you think, from your perspective, what would you do, or like, you know, what's your answer basically. I would love to know. But yeah, stay tuned. There's a lot of videos coming up. I'm planning to be consistent for the remaining part of the year. So make sure to stay tuned. Cheers, bye.